Okay, that's where her feet are now. So let's go try that stance on the bench. How'd that feel?
That feels great, actually. Hey Josh, how's it going? Where should my stance be when I do deadlift?
That's actually a really good question, so I'm gonna ask you something now, okay? Where would your stance be if you're in a vertical jump? About right there?
Yeah.
So I don't think your stance would actually be that wide. Like, think about it. To get down like you're actually gonna jump, where would it be? They'd be a little closer, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So a good reference point is where you'd actually vertical jump from. So the issue we have with that is a lot of people like always go wider. I rarely see someone actually go narrower. So here's a trick. I was taught this by the late Dr. Fred Hatfield, my mentor. And so what he did was he'd say you stand up on an elevated object, so a bench is perfect. So get up here, Marlena. And she's gonna jump off, okay? That's where her feet are now. So let's go try that stance on the bar, see how it feels. How'd that feel?
That feels great, actually.
Perfect.
Definitely.
Interestingly enough, a lot of times when I do seminars, we'll find that people's stances are way too wide, so I can look like a genius by just bringing their stance in a little bit. I mean, there's definitely a time and a place for a wider stance. People with wider stances are going to generally be the really big guys like Brian Shaw and stuff, and obviously someone moving that kind of weight, I mean, it'd be absolutely foolish to tell them, oh, you're doing it wrong, blah, blah, blah. But generally, they'd also have a wider vertical jump too. They'd also, when they land, they'd be a little wider. So a good starting point is where you jump from. And most people, when they want to jump, you ask them, they get a lot wider than they really are. So I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna jump from here. But reality is, I jump from right there. And that's the same spot you'd be in when you step off a bench and land. I learned this from Dr. Fred Hatfield. We had a long, I read it in one of his books. It's out of print. He sent me a Word document of it, and I read it. And we had a long discussion about it in a boat ride in Okinawa, believe it or not. But that's kind of where I got it from. It works very well. So if you're having trouble with your conventional stance, this is not the 10 Commandments, but it's a hell of a starting point. Give it a shot, and you're gonna do what works for you, but give this a legitimate shot.